Okay, I'll try one more time. See what happens. Maybe nothing's gonna happen. There we are. Now I can see. See what happens. Hang on. I gotta turn the volume down now. Okay. I have no idea what's going on. Oh well. I think I'm live, and I hope somebody joins me, because I'm gonna make some cute cards. Or at least I think I am. So, somebody's watching me. I don't know who it is. So, sorry for the delay. I don't know what happened. Anyway, Facebook and I are having a whatever. Okay, so happy Thursday. Thanks for joining me. We're going to play with the Decorated with Happiness stamp set. It's so cute. Hi, Linda. So, it has dies. It's called the Decorated Pine dies that go with it, and I'm going to use a couple of those. 2, but I already have those cut out since you guys know how to die cut. I don't need to show you how to do that. So, here, I'm going to show you my cards that I've already made at the end, right? Well, hi. How are you, Patty Bennett? So, yeah, I'm going to show you my finished cards at the end. Look, I have every stamp on a block ready to play with. Okay? So, the first thing I'm going to do is take this piece of white paper, and it is, I can't measure on that side because it's centimeters and I don't do centimeters. It is 3 3/4 by 4. It is not. It's 3.5. It's 3.5 by 4 3/4 is what it is. I mean, like I'm measuring it like I don't know. Hi Beth. Okay, so do y'all ever forget that there are things that you love? I know that sounds silly. I forget to emboss. I love embossing folders, and sometimes I just forget. So, we're going to emboss, and we're going to use the Whimsical Woodland 3D embossing folder, which makes these cute, the cutest trees, okay? So, let me tell you about 3D embossing folders. They're a little thicker than than regular embossing folders, and when you emboss with it, you use the base plate, the thick one, and this number 4 plate. And if you forget, there are instructions written right here on which ones you use, okay? Now, also, when you use an embossing folder, when you run it through the machine, you always put your folded end first. Always. Okay? So, we have our embossing folder and our plate number 4, and we're going through and just see how cute it is. You also don't want to go backwards, because then your fold wouldn't be first. Okay? Ask me what happens if you don't do it that way. So if you do it backwards, and this end goes in first, and somehow or another the top will get pushed back, and then when it gets to the end, it'll break your folder. Nobody wants that. So don't do that. Always put the folded end in first. Okay. So look at how adorable this is. Look at how all these little trees, all these little decorated trees. I'm hoping that you can really see that, because they're super, super duper cute. Okay. So that's our embossed piece. Now, I already die cut, because I didn't think y'all needed to watch me die cut. So I die cut out a branch, and I die cut out a ornament. Okay? So I'm going to stamp on the branch. I figure I could get away with this because it's photopolymer and I can see through it. I don't want that color. I want shaded spruce. So I'm going to stamp the outline of the twig, this one right here. I'm going to stamp it in shaded spruce. See how close I got. Oh, except for the end. Ah. Let's see. I can fix that. We'll just fix it with a marker. There we go. And then I'm going to stamp a coordinating color. So a lighter color. And I think I'm going to use mint macaron. That's what it is. It matches the paper. Y'all haven't seen the paper. But it does. It matches the paper. So mint macaron is our little accent color. And then I'm going to stamp my ornament in Memento Black. Now, I'm going to stamp it in Memento so I can color it. And I'm going to color it with Stampin' Blends. Like I said, I have all of the stamps out over here. So, yeah, I didn't get that lined up very good either. It'll be all right. I could do it on the back. You think I could do it on the back? Is it going to line up? Almost not as good. Wait, I have another one. I may have to actually die cut on camera. I just try to do it this way so it's not so boring for you. Because, you know, I know you guys know how to die cut. Okay, so I'm going to color this guy, and he's going to be colored in Shaded Spruce. Color him with Stampin' Blends, Shaded Spruce and Real Red. And I'm going to start with the Real Red Dark. Now, this is not spectacular coloring. I just want it colored. And then Real Red Light. I'm not shading or anything like that. And then Shaded Spruce Dark. Just coloring the ornament. Hey, guess what I get to do next week? I'm going to go see my grandbabies and my mama. So, what does that mean to you? I won't be live because I'll be in New Mexico. Okay, so now I'm going to put these on my... This is the card we're going to use. So this is part of the Santa Express. Let's get this layered together. Santa Express designer series paper. So line that up. And then I'm going to get dimensionals. Like, I have everything all set out for me. But then, you know, I know you guys probably have the same desk. Do you have a desk that makes things disappear? You're like, I just had it. Where in the world could it have gone? I know. I think we all have, like, magic desks. So, crafting is the art of looking for what you just had in your hand 2 seconds ago. So there's our branch. And then we're going to put our ornament on here. I hope you guys use the outsides of your dimensionals, because they're just as good as the insides. They stick just as well. They do. I'm going to get that underneath there. Put our little ornament down. I'm going to stamp a sentiment. I'm going to do it in Shaded Spruce. I'm going to stamp Christmas greetings. And I'm going to punch it out with our oval punch. So, get our oval punch. And the great thing about the oval punch is that it has a built-in layer right there. So you don't have to go far to get that layer. That's good. So let's get this on here. And then we'll add it to our card. I'm going to add some red rhinestones. Do y'all just love the red rhinestones? I don't know how many years have been in our catalog, and I am going to be super sad when they go away. But for right now, they're still there. So there's our Christmas greetings. I have my red rhinestones hanging out over here. Oh, first, I'm going to color this with Wink Estella. That is kind of working. Woo! Now there's a lot. That's going to have to soak in a minute, or I'm going to need a paper towel because that is super juicy. Let's see. Can I get it to dry? Yeah, that came out a lot. Nobody needs that much. Okay, I'm not going to put those on there right now. My idea was to have some rhinestones going right across there. And I might do it later after that dries. Just a hair. So I have shaded spruce cardstock, which is 8.5 by 5.5. And I'm just going to fold it in half. Get my bone folder. And glue this down. Hi, Christy. All right, so there's one. Now I'm gonna, and I know it, right, Peggy? It's simple. So here's another thing. Like, you can make them even simpler, and let me show you how. So each one of these, I know I'm just gonna stamp it in green. Shaded spruce. Each one of these ornaments has a fill-in for it. So, like, you don't even have to color. Look. You're done. It's shaded in. You might want to use a darker color than that, but you don't even have to color them. You can just plop that right on there. Okay. So hang on. We're going to make another one. Just because I want to show you how different they can be, right? Because each one of them can be different. I need a piece of white. So I can stamp this and then die cut it out. Because, you know, I messed up that other one. So we're going to stamp it in black. And then we're going to, we have to change our sandwich. Okay? So now we have to use our die cutting plates. So we have the number 2 die cutting plate, and then we have our 2 clear plates. So that's the sandwich, as they call it, for die cutting, not for embossing. And all the instructions are written on the base plate if you need it. You don't have to stress out about remembering them. It's all written down there. My glue's in the way. Okay. Here we go. Now, don't lose your dies. And don't get them stuck inside your rollers. That's bad. They get bent. They still work. You can bend them back. But it's not good. I keep mine on a magnet sheet. I get my magnet sheets from Amazon. And sooner or later, I'll figure out where those all go so they'll all stick. But, okay. So here's this one I'm going to put on Gnome, the paper from the, what is it called? Storybook Gnomes. designer series paper. So this one's going to be blue. Okay. So we're going to use Balmy Blue and another blue. Which other one? That's purple. I guess it's going to be Night of Navy. That's going to be really dark. Hang on, I'm going to start with the light Night of Navy. Let's see how dark it is. Yeah, that's okay. I don't think I want the dark one. It's going to look black. So we'll just go with the... Ooh, look, my thing's broken. Okay, so let me show you what happens. Sometimes they get a crack in the side of it and they come apart. Still usable. Just put it back together. Because nobody wants to throw it away until it doesn't work anymore. Right? Oh, maybe this one has seen its... Oh, I need a new one. Now I'm sad. Okay, let's use the other end. Let's see if I can get the other end to work. All right, Balmy Blue has bit the dust. I'm sure I have another one. I'll have to find it. I'll find it. I'll just put some, I'll put some rhinestones on top of that. Okay, look, we can adapt and overcome. Okay, so here's this. Let's see if I can stamp this. What color? What color? What color's gonna go with this? Evening Evergreen? Mossy, let's do Mossy Meadow. I'm feeling Mossy Meadow. We can use whatever color we want, I suppose. We have so many different colors of green. Lots of different options. Okay. Let's get it lined up. So I only have to do this once. There we go. That was good. Now I need, not Parakeet Party. I want Pear Pizzazz. That says Old Olive, and it's not. It's Pear Pizzazz. To do our little shading here. I just love these shading ones. It makes it so easy. Right? Okay, so I already did this one with the embossing folder. So let's get this one put together and we'll see what difference it makes, the different colors that we can do. Now you can use any of the papers, any of the designer series papers to do this. You can make it any color combination you wish. It's your card. Have fun with it. You could use the gingham paper. We could use the, what are some of the other Christmas papers? Gingham Cottage. Boughs of Holly. That one would be pretty. There's another one down there at the bottom that I can't see the name of. Okay, look at that. And then we have our ornament. Lost my dimensional. Flinging it around here on my table. Oh, if you're really nice, I'll show you my cross stitch. Still working on my cross stitch. Okay, so, okay, before I forget, I want to put some red rhinestones right across here. And then that's what I'm going to do on that one too. I'll get the basic rhinestones, I think. No! Oh, okay. Hang on. I'm thinking. Pacific Point. Pacific Point. Pacific Point. It must be over here. So I'm ready for a card class. So some of my stuff is behind me. I'm like, where's my Pacific Point ink? Like, it should be right here. But I didn't see it. I need a scrap piece of white paper. And all my scraps are behind me. So, Christmas greetings. We have my oval punch, and now I have an oval for later. I need my designer series paper so we can stamp that. Punch that, I meant. Da, 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 da. Oh, look at this. Do y'all get the same feeling I do when you finish like a pack of dimensionals or a sheet of dimensionals and you're just like, I know it's little, but I finished it and I can throw it in the trash. Like, I feel a sense of accomplishment. Am I the only one? Probably. I know, I'm a goof. But that's how I feel sometimes. Okay, we are going to use these Fine Sparkle Adhesive Backed Gems. That's what we're using on this one, just to add some bling. And then, I gotta cover that up. Wait, are these too big? Ha! I think they're fine. Put them right over that part where my marker stopped working. Ha! That'll work. Okay, now, don't put that there. It needs to go back over there, because otherwise when we get to card class, we're going to be like, what happened to the ink? Okay, bone folder. Get our piece layered on there. Look at how cute it is. Look at it. Okay, wait. So let me show you all the different things that I made. And this is what I made this afternoon since I got off of work and decided that I was going to play with this stamp set. Okay? So here's the two we just made. Now, here's the other ones that I made earlier. Look at that one. This one, this designer series paper is chic. What's it called? It's my favorite and I can't remember. Texture chic, that's what it's called. It's really pretty. Wait for another one. You want another one made with texture chic? Look at this one. I stamped on a piece of the Texture Chic Designer Series paper. I think that's awesome. And super simple. Like, you don't need die cut. You don't even need the die cut. That's a punch. That's the... What punch is it? I put things away and then I can't find them. It's a tag punch. Okay, I don't know. And then... Look at this one. Are you ready? Because, you know, sometimes... I mean, I think this one is non-traditional and this one is pinky non-traditional. But wait for it. Look at this one. I like this one. I just think it's fun. I like non-traditional colors for Christmas. And so this one I even stamped on the inside. That one too, I did too. Stamped on the inside. So there's a whole lot of fun to be had with this stamp set. Whole lot. So I'd love to see what you make. Now, I told you I'd show you my cross stitch. So I'm working on a snowman. He's adorable. Because, you know, it's only 1,000 degrees outside, so I could be working on a snowman. That's what I'm working on. The heart in hand snowman. So here he is. He doesn't have a nose yet, so you can't really see his face. Let's get him off of here so you can see him. There's my snowman I'm working on. He's almost done. Got a couple stars, a couple trees left. He's almost done. So I can cross stitch on the airplane. So that's what I'll be doing. Finishing up my snowman. So, because I can't stamp on the airplane. You know, I gotta be doing something crafty. So that's what I'll be doing. And I won't be here next week because I will be in New Mexico visiting my family. And I think that's all I got. But thanks so much for hanging out with me. If you guys make a card with this stamp set, actually, if you make any card, I don't care. I'd love to see it. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys in 2 weeks.